There he is. Okay, let's try this again. So I need to add a bot and add another bot. I think we're good to go. Interesting unit choices for these bots. Okay, so here we go, for real this time. Lupus versus Raton, a best of 5. And I'll explain the map as we get in. Looks like Lupus is going to go for Squirrels game 1, Raton's going to go for Lizards game 1. Because Squirrels and Lizards are really like the two huge decisions here. Lupus going with a Ferret strat. Has he played this map before? I think he has. Yeah, the Archimedes deck is, yeah, pretty solid. Not too crazy. Okay, so we've got Raton down here in the left, in the far left in the red here. You start with these additional 2 mills. And then we've got Lupus down here in the blue, also with additional 2 mills. And I want to point out, oh, there's a slight difference in this than when I played it last time. So, first of all, CPUs start with a boar, a bunch of balloons, a shitload of wire. You're not going to be able to kill them. That's not the point. They have all these extra mills. Basically, you have to kill each other or try to just defend the AI until the AI kills your opponent. So if you're the more effective defender against AI, you're good. Base trading is tough because you both start with 3 mills. So if you can outlast the other player while trying to backstab them at the same time. Now, when I played this map, the version had an island in the middle that had 1 base, and that was like the key to victory, but that's gone, so looks like Lupus is just going to try to place a couple of turrets here to hold an early 4-farm double from Raton. The AI hasn't done anything yet. Yeah, it was kind of broken. It was all about that center thing. I think Lupus is actually overdoing the turrets a little bit. He should just sack this expansion. In fact, he's just going to lose 60 food there. Yeah, just sack the expansion. You don't need it. You've got another one. Now, having said that, Lupus is a couple of farms ahead of Raton. He's 2 farms ahead, so he's already doing pretty good food-wise. And he's got structures. I guess they both have turrets, but Lupus has got turret balloon if he wants to really hold on to the AI. Raton's getting super aggressive, though. Let's see him moving and try to take out this turret. He is going to get it. Dang, that's brutal. If Lupus wasn't ahead in economy, I'd say he's just losing so much value there, but he can afford it because he's got that extra tempo. Yeah, 100. Yeah, no kidding. Lupus has got to be around to sell his turrets. Like, he's just letting Raton kill them. He hasn't sold a single time. You got to be able to sell your turrets, but that's all right. That's all right. That's all right. Let's see what the AI is up to. We've got a strangely placed Artie over here. Now, this is not exactly even because... What are the AI doing? Are they gonna attack? I guess they've got that boar, but like... CPU 1 is going to be adding toads and moles. CPU 2 is going to be adding falcons. Interesting. So Raton keeps poking in here. Lupus keeps adding turrets. He's going to be able to... He's actually behind on farms now. Raton is actually farming up pretty well because turrets can't attack, remember? So Lupus has no counter push potential with his turrets. I mean, he's safe now, but I think he really needs to farm up. He still only has 7 farms instead of the full 8. He's trying to get a balloon up here. And let's see, the moles and the toads are not going to be able to get this balloon. That's so funny. Mole, toad, and boar cannot shoot up. So that balloon actually is really nice for Lupus. Look at that. That's awesome. Yeah, okay. I love that balloon for Lupus. Considering the AI's choice of army, that's kind of OP. Of course, how is he supposed to know? Damn. And Lupus is getting like 3 squirrels. Yes, he just needs 4 farms. Like, what is he doing? I guess he doesn't need farms if he's going structures, but Raton's going to outscale him if he's not careful. There is a falcon, and why is CPU 2 going after Lupus? Look at this. He's attacking red a little bit, but this falcon... I guess the falcon's going to get killed, but, like, why is he targeting Lupus with the falcons? This is so funny. Yeah, I think Lupus does have a chance here. That boar is going to be rough. Can 2 balloons take out a boar? The base is dead, but that's okay, because the balloons are just going to kill that boar for free. Dang. I think Lupus just needs more balloons, honestly. If he just masses balloons... Green CPU is going for owls, which can't kill balloons, skunks, which can't kill balloons. Nothing that CPU 1 has can kill balloons. That's so funny. Like, the owls could ignore it, but I think Lupus is doing alright. There's cams coming over here to take care of Raton. Of course, he's keeping that pig alive with pigeons. I like the choice, but I think the boar is gonna spell trouble for Raton. The AI is finicky. What is that boar doing? I think the AI keeps targeting Lupus. Like that... Okay, I was gonna say, that boar is... Where is it going? Okay, Raton's down to his 1 base. And he still has a boar in his face. Okay, there's a badger popping out, though. If Raton can hold this boar and then go kill Lupus with the badger... Oh, no. Lupus has way too much defense here. This is so hilarious. The green AI has nothing to kill balloons with. That's so crazy. Oh, there was a reason balloon was banned in variants A and B. Okay, so the thing is Lupus won't be able to pick balloons next game. So he's got the broken unit this game, but he won't the next. Interesting. So next game, if Raton is smart, he'll pick balloons himself, and it'll be Raton favored next game. Interesting. Good observation, guys. So the owl... Oh, the owl just got sniped. Damn, I was going to say the owl could send mice in underneath the balloons and get a little damage done. Or you could just send in enough units the balloons can't kill them all, but this is so hilarious. This is so hilarious. Oh my gosh. I think that boar might actually be able to kill the base anyway. Oh yeah, the base is going down. I think Lupus can keep buying this mill, but he needs to farm up on this one. Because the green AI is going to be able to keep killing it. Lupus also is going to have access to that campfire soon, too. Here comes in yellow with another boar. I think this should be it for Raton. He's going to be out of econ here in a bit. I mean, Raton does have turrets. Oh, and those falcons aren't being focused on the badger, yeah. Should be an easy cleanup for Raton here now. The badger was a good idea. Can he survive indefinitely with that badger? I mean, Lupus can never really go kill Raton, honestly. That's the thing. Lupus can survive indefinitely, but is this going to go to some weird starve game? Oh, and the cams. Yellow keeps targeting Lupus. It's so funny. Right, because Badger's weakness is your opponent can target it down, but AI is not going to do that. It's a good observation. Oh, so Yellow just has a Badger now, too. Can Raton out-micro an AI? I think, honestly, Lupus, all Lupus needs is to just attack that base with his 3 squirrels. Like, keep the AI busy, and then just kill that one base. Come on, Lupus. I know you can do it. Just grab a few more squirrels, or a ferret, honestly. If Lupus used ferrets, it'd be game over. That owl is trouble. There we go. It kills itself finally. Seriously, though, Lupus just needs to backstab, and he's got it. All it would take. Fox? No, man. You just gotta kill that base. Yeah, it's just, if it's a starve game, Lupus still wins. Yeah, for sure. He needs to keep keeping these balloons up, especially with that mill so low. Raton's base is really low. All Lupus has got to do is just grab a few more squirrels or a ferret and focus the mill, and he's got it. Especially if he times it right when CPU 1 is attacking. CPU 1 might just do it for him, though. Here we go. GG, Lupus can tap. He's got the game. All right, 1 point to Lupus here. Let's see. Now we have to make sure they don't pick the same units game 2. Honestly, the fact that Lupus had balloons combined with the fact that his AI had no anti-air, like, every unit of green CPUs could not shoot up. Alright, so Raton is grabbing the... Oh, he can't grab turrets 2 times in a row. There we go. Yeah, Peebo, I needed to screen cap that. I do remember the decks, but... So Lupus is going to go with the Badger this time. What else is he going to pick to go with it? He's trying the defenses route, it looks like. Is he going to throw an Artie in there? Interesting how the CPUs roll random as well. Is it fully random, or is it like some kind of weird assisted random? It adds a little extra bit of chaos to the equation, to be honest. Okay, looks like he's ready. Let's pick the skunks. 1 tier 1 and then the rest is full random. Interesting. I like how CPU, the green CPU, like it's showing the supply blocked boar because it's in his deck, whereas CPU yellow has a boar, but it's not showing it as supply blocked because it's technically a 7th deck slot. It's kind of funny how that lines up. Same thing with the balloon and the wire, like which one is showing up. Anyway, so we've got Raton in the top left here again. I think it's going to continue to be that way since he'll be red. And Lupus in the bottom here. So Raton has the balloons this time, but green CPU has lizards, although that's it. That's the only shooting up thing that green has. So, and lizards aren't that great at balloons, especially if the balloons have like wire. So if Raton goes balloon wire, the green CPU is just going to throw lizards into it all day. Anything else can't shoot up. So that's pretty strong. Lupus here is going for 4-farm triple. I don't think that works. Like, the math just doesn't work out. 4 farms cannot afford 3 Warrens. You get, like, 1 faster lizard for tempo, but that's about it. You just can't do it. Raton is gonna wire up with a 4-farm double as well, so Lupus is definitely not going to be getting anything done here. He might kill the base. Oh, he's just going to sack lizards, okay. There's also literally no way around, so he's just going to have to kill that and go back and... What is he doing? He's really trying to poke in here. Wire is way too good for that, my guy. Okay, so Raton off to a good start already here. Lupus, I think, is just a bit rusty on his... The literal math of the game is a bit rusty here. Like, 4 farms can't support 3 lizard warrens basically at all. Also, don't ever run into wire with lizards. Like, it's just not going to work out. Now, he does have wire himself, so he's not going to die or anything, but, like, he's still so many farms down. Let's see what the yellow CPU has. Yellow CPU has moles, and the moles are going to crush that base if he doesn't try to defend it. And moles kill wire, and moles don't care about mines as much, so honestly, Lupus has no good defense against the yellow CPU. I know the CPU is probably going to throw moles in there at some point here. Falcons so far, but again, the wire and the mines from Lupus aren't going to hold falcons, they're not going to hold owls, they're not going to hold pigeons, and they're not going to hold moles, so... and they're not really going to hold against a boar, so everything that yellow CPU has kind of beats Lupus's tech there, unfortunately. On the other hand, again, Raton, he's going to be plagued by lizards, but if he wants to get balloon wire up, he can have it. Yeah, so if Lupus gets the Badger up, he's going to do okay, but he's going to have to actually be... Like this wire, he's going to get killed so hard by the moles. If Lupus wanted to micro against yellow, like the Badger is going to be good, yeah, but he actually has to be there to do it, whereas the last game he was able to just literally ignore the CPU. Hey, Revolutionary Weasel, how's it going? Oh yes, Falcon Boar from Archimedes here for sure. Let's check out these moles. Yeah, this is not even fair. I mean, I guess he's rallying the moles through, so they're not going to be quite as efficient, but yeah. Unfortunate pick here. Lupus is going to lose that mill in a second. Maybe. Yeah, I guess lizards can handle falcons. It's tough. Yeah, that cabin does seem to do more damage than just one, for sure. Let's see, Raton getting plenty of balloons. Oh, that wire. Look at the green CPU's lizards just sitting there. That's funny. I like how Lupus did grab this campfire so we can try to get some food out of it. If he can, like, use up all the food in it real quick. Of course, these squirrels are going to make that difficult for him. Oh, here we go. Boar Falcon for the win. Boar Falcon. Well, I think Lupus is in big trouble this game. Half because of his bad opening and half because yellow CPU is just really, really strong at this point. Green CPU doing okay, but Raton has good stuff. Wait, what is the boar running away for? Oh, I would love to see that boar just kill itself accidentally in the wire. Like if it just died in the wire, that'd be so hilarious. So Lupus is really trying to hang on to this one campfire here. He's so toast. Now, Raton's not doing too hot either, honestly. But all he has to do is kill Lupus's campfire, and he's trying to do it. Oh my gosh, look at that! He's positioning the squirrels out of range. He's gonna do it. GG. Well played. That's a point for Raton, then. Okay. So, tied up the series for now. Just wait for Raton to leave and claim victory here. There we go. What's the math on boar versus wire? Good question. Honestly, I think if the boar is just walking through the wire, it's pretty bad for the boar. But, yeah. CPU boar sucks versus wire, and regular player boar is pretty good versus wire, I'd say. Like, if you're a player and you're the one with the boar, you can just walk the boar through the wire unless it's too thick, and then you can kind of walk it halfway through and walk back and wait to heal. Whereas if the CPU walks through too much wire, it'll just kill it. Yeah, with pigeons, though. Did I screenshot? Damn. No. Let me... Okay, for real this time. I know that I have to get it before they... See. Because it literally pauses my screen, so I have to wait for Lupus to pick his last one here. Lupus should pick Balloon again, really. That worked out really well for him in game one. Okay, I think I got the screen cap. It's a little wonky. Lupus is throwing away his balloon opportunity. Let's see what the yellow CPU has. I guess the yellow CPU could actually handle balloons this time with squirrels and snakes. Especially the squirrels. So that works out. Green CPU, also snakes, squirrel, lizard. Damn, the CPUs are packing this time. They've both got squirrels, Squizzard and Squode. Lupus and Raton both grabbing turrets again. Boar uses wire as a moisturizer. Oh, I can wait for the game to start. Damn it. I'm so bad at that. Premium Bow, stop making me look stupid. I did screen cap it this time for real. I will say, my memory's pretty good though. With the VOD as my witness, they haven't accidentally grabbed duplicates yet. So we got Raton up here. Yeah, with the lizard toad mole, he might be going for an early bust. He does have some moles up here, and Lupus is doing like a safety turret or something. I don't know. He's just kind of putting himself behind right away to get that first turret up. Yeah, I'm not sure about the math studios, but I feel like 7 wire is not enough. Something's got to be off about the math there. I know that more explosion damages mills, at least. Damn, Raton is just going for the mole cheese, full up. Of course, Lupus has got 3 mills, so it's not going to outright kill him, but it'll damage him enough. And with only six pigs firing back, let's see. Ooh, Lupus knows. He knows. He doesn't have anything, though. He needs to put a turret. The turrets were way too slow. Dang. Power move from Raton there. I like it. Lupus has no units. What's he rallying for? I guess focus firing with the pigs, but still. That's the thing, is Lupus likes to depend on turrets, and I think he just needs to get squirrels out sooner. Because even 3 squirrels would handle that. Yeah, he could counter if he had units, because Raton is completely defenseless. Damn, that's brutal, man. Lupus is so 100% fucking dead. And the fact that moles can crit turrets as well. That is rough. And Raton has so much food. He's floating so much, he should just put down a bunch more mole warrens, to be honest. I don't think he even realizes he could have more moles. But it doesn't matter. Here we go. This is the most brutal. Damn. Oof. I love the explosion of blood there at the end. Oh man, the salt. The salt. Did I miss counting? Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, did I? It's not over yet. We got a best of 5. Raton leading 2-1. This is match point for Raton. Both of them can grab balloons this game. We'll have to see. Okay, I can actually pull up my screen cap here. Okay, I've got it pulled up and I'm checking. Balloon wire from both of them. Looks like we figured out a bit of a meta for this game, huh? Balloon wire, badger. Oh yeah, Raton leaving the lobby like, hey, I've just won. Oh, I have to play one more. Oh, let me just beat him again, just to induce more tilt. I don't know, I feel like that kind of move doesn't necessarily work on Lupus. Oh, hang on, Raton. Oh, damn. Damn, Unprecedented Studios. Talk about a power move. You just tested it and you were right about the math. Damn, okay, I'll never doubt you again. Check it out, Peebo. 7 wire kills a boar and the boar explosion destroys the wire. So wire is actually pretty decent against boar if the boar is controlled by an AI, just like I said. I can't believe you just went out and tested that, like... Okay, let's see. Lupus here sticking with the balloon on this match point. Let's see if he can make it work. He is going for a 5-farm single, probably safety. I don't blame him. He doesn't need to do a 5-farm double, though. He needs to grab another farm, I think. Look at that. See, that's not how you do a 5-farm double. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. I'm heavily critical of Lupus's timings and stuff because he's my brother, okay? Right, yeah, you would need the board to just sit in it, or if it's an AI to walk through it exactly. Which in this case wouldn't be that hard to set up. But versus a player, the boar is way better. Okay, I like this wiring up the tiny gaps here. I think that's an interesting design of the map, having these little chokes, so I think it makes it pretty decent for wire. So Lupus is going to be safe versus... for certain lizards, but probably squirrels as well for a bit. Of course, Raton has cams, so if he wants, he can do that. Looks like it's going to be 2 sides wiring up. Let's check out the decks here. Archimedes, Lizard Mole, full-on aggression, and then Boar Badger. I don't know if that's going to happen, but Lizard Mole anyway for sure to begin with, which lizards can beat balloons and moles can beat wires, so honestly, Lupus with his balloon wire is in trouble. Bit of Lizard Mole is just going to crush that. Here's CPU Green, Squirrel Toad. That, I feel like Raton's wire is going to be much better versus the Squirrel Toad. Look at that. Squirrel Toad's not going to do anything versus that. It's going to kill that mill and then it's just going to get through. So honestly, Lupus might be in trouble against the comp of the CPU here. He needs to get some kind of lizard defense because 3 lizards is gonna... well, 6 lizards would have its... just have its way with Lupus right now. Also, Raton just so much wire. Damn. Raton is gonna just last. He's just gonna defend. The best way of getting through this much wire would be, honestly, pigeons. Anything tanky enough with some pigeons. Moles will be alright, but if Lupus had, like, Mole Pigeon or something, or Cam Pigeon, that would be easiest way to get through. Oh, well. They nerfed the center mill. Yeah, the center mill was a bit broken, Lucas. It was pretty crazy. Lupus can go around the wire and AI cannot. Okay, so 3 balloons is enough to hold lizards for now. I think it just depends on lizard count, honestly. And if enough moles are around to tank for the lizards. I think Lupus needs to get a little bit of wire out in front of those balloons. And that would really help keep the lizards off his balloons. Here comes the boar from yellow. Let's see, green. So it looks like Raton actually moved all his wire forward because he wants to keep this mill. And Lupus is letting his moles die on this wire. Okay, let's check the yellow attack here. It's coming. Look at this. These lizards just gonna crush. Oh, okay, I guess when you're winning, just run away. Ooh, the boar's gonna make it! The boar's gonna survive! Damn. Lupus is in trouble. I think he needed a little bit of wire there. I mean, he has wire in his deck. Why wouldn't he use it? Oh, he's going for the kill. He's going for the kill, guys. He's going for the kill. The base trade is real. Green is going to help out here. Lupus is going to target, and it looks like Yellow's army did go down, so I think Lupus is going to win this one. Oh, he's close. Can he do it? The boar is actually helping. Well, right? Damn, that boar from Green just saved Raton's ass right there. But Green is probably just saving the kill for himself. He's got a bunch of Squirrel Toad on the way. Can he hold? Can the Toads make it to the mill? No, the Cams survive. Damn, Raton is good. Wow. Green just killed Lupus's army and then Raton held. That's so sick. What a game indeed. I mean, Lupus is doing fine, actually. He got his defense up. He didn't lose that many pigs. So now that it's settled for a moment, Raton has 1 farm and Lupus has 7. So I think Lupus still wins. He's just going to kill this base real quick, clear off Raton's army, and Raton's not going to be able to replenish. So I think Lupus is going to tie it up anyway. But damn, that was almost a perfect hold. And Green is coming in here with a couple of Toads anyway. Yeah, Lupus has got this. Oh, it's brutal. Look at Green backstabbing. Okay, we're tying it up, going to game 5 as we should. What a flip-flop of events. No kidding. Okay, so Raton did not grab Balloon that last game, though, so he's saving it for the last match. Okay, I will be right back here. Give me like 20 seconds. Okay, I am back. So they're both getting as many defenses as they can manage here. Raton getting the balloons. Smart choice to hold off on the balloons, I suppose. It worked out. Lucas betting on Lupus. I guess I didn't run my bet that I usually do on the stream here. I'll do that for the replays. I was too disorganized before the beginning of this. All right, match point for both players. Here we are, game 5 in a best of 5. Raton having 2 tier 3s. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be able to get both of them up. I mean, he's been able to get up Badger a couple of times, but I don't know. We'll have to see here. So, Raton here in the left. He's got Lizard, Mole, Turret for the early game. Balloon is good. So if he can use the Balloon Turret well, we'll be back with that. So Balloon Turret, kind of a pile style almost with Lizards and Moles for backstab, I think is a pretty good idea from Raton. Lupus here running a very, very beefy, meaty deck. This is a meta deck I would play just normally. Squirrel, Cam, Falcon with turrets and mines into Owl. Not bad, not bad. I'm a bit sus about the mines here. I don't know how useful they'll be, but turrets are good. So let's check out the CPUs. Yellow CPU has got snakes and lizards. Lizards and moles. I said lizards twice. Whatever. Both AI went boar. Yeah. You can actually see the countdown. Yep, yep. Yeah, I feel like the owls aren't necessarily going to get up for Lupus. Maybe they will. That'll be pretty powerful if they do. And for Raton, it's going to be kind of either wolf or boar, not really both. So, seems kind of like a waste of a deck slot. But honestly, if his game plan is defend with turret, balloon, and then backstab with lizard, mole, I think that's all he needs. Honestly, he doesn't need... that's a 4-deck slot. 4-slot deck. He doesn't really need the tier 3. We'll see what he plans on doing here. Lupus is cheesing out some falcons here. Honestly, he just needs to play standard. Like, what are you doing, man? Like, get your full farms up, get some squirrels, and get a line of turrets going, you know. Right? Right? He's screwing himself up with the math of only 7 farms, too. Like, I don't know. I'm so heavily critical here. Also, the mole. You can't stop the mole with the turret. The mole is going to pop out first. You need 2 turrets and faster than that. See, if there was 2 turrets... Yeah. Yeah, Lupus. The moles and the turret are the same exact speed. This falcon thing was a gigantic mistake. Again, 2 turrets would have done it, but not the 1. At least he put the 2 Falcon Warrens in 2 different places, but they did both end up getting sniped anyway. Good call from Raton. If Raton hadn't had moles, I suppose the Falcons would have come up, but here we have moles coming from both sides. Oh man, Lupus is getting mold from both sides. Double teamed here. Okay. Yellow CPU is fully farmed up just about on 2 bases. Starting to put down some mole warrens. Oh, and sniped that with a single mole. Nice. Oh my god, Lupus is just sacking so many turrets to these damn moles. Whew, green boar incoming indeed. Yes, green decided to just pay for the boar. Yellow CPU is kind of supply blocking himself for the moment. Yellow CPU went for more farms and more moles. Now, Raton has plenty of turrets and balloons here, so he's going to sack this mill, and then he should be able to hold. Of course, the boar bomb might do a lot of damage here, but Lupus, on the other hand, I feel like Lupus is really struggling here. He lost a couple of farms. He's going owl. I don't blame him, but this is looking pretty Raton favored so far. Yeah, I think moles and turrets, the thing is, they both hard counter each other. I'm gonna say that. What the hell is Raton doing? He's trying to go from a funny angle, and it might work. So yeah, moles hard counter turrets because once they get up to him, they crit damage them and they just die right away. But turrets hard counter moles because they can kill them before they get to him. So, yeah. You know what? Considering how far behind Lupus is in eco, that's not a bad trade for Raton at all. Killing a pig and 2 squirrels for 6 lizards is good for him because he's slightly ahead on eco, I would say. And he's got more turret defense. Yeah, it is numbers-based. Once the turrets are up, they're decent against moles. As the turrets are building, they're god-awful because the moles will kill them instantly. And if either side is in mass numbers and the other isn't. But, yeah, there you go. Here comes the boar, and the owl is not going to do that well against it. Like, owl actually counters boar, but it's a little late. It's done so much damage. Lupus has 2 pigs and a mole. And the snakes! Damn! That's a dead pig. Don't let the owl get snake tagged. Oh, Jesus Christ, pull the owl back. Okay, the snake's coming in here. The mice actually are going to do pretty well defensively for Lupus here because the CPU, yellow CPU is just going to be trickling units in, and that's fine for the mice player. Uh-oh, no, don't let the owl be tagged. Raton is doing okay on his end as well, but he is not starving, so... Man, imagine if snakes could target mills. Still. Lupus would be at 1000% dead if snakes could still target structures. It takes 2 tags to kill an owl, but yeah, but if he messes up and gets a tag on his owl, odds are he'll let it happen again. So he is going to try to backstab, I suppose? Oh no, this is the worst case scenario. He just sent his mice out to kill a cabin, Oh, Raton totally could have just attacked in here. And there's a counterattack from Lizard, Mole, Snake. That's a fuckload of snakes. Holy shit. That pig is going to die the minute it comes out. Look at that. Dude, Lupus is so dead. Those snakes are going to, like, be like Kasha. It's going to be, like, sniping all the pigs. Oh, you know what? To Lupus's credit, a cabin cannot be killed by a snake. So he won't starve from the snakes while he's got that cabin up. So you know what? That works. That kind of works. That's funny. Meanwhile, Raton over here is being beat up by a bunch of lizards that broke through his defenses, and he's also not doing so hot. So you know what? At the end of the day, Lupus might take it. Lupus with his three turrets and an owl on that one snake invulnerable campfire. Raton is definitely struggling here. Quick thinking indeed, yeah. Holy shit, that's so much from Yellow. Why is he backing up, though? If Yellow just attack moved, Lupus would be so dead. Here, we'll have to wait a second. He might do it. Green is pretty supply blocked, and you know what? Raton is about to die. Oh my god, Lupus has done it! So sick. He's just standing there, just waiting. That was good, actually. All right, I might have a lot of critiques for Lupus's play, but that was sick. That was good. Proud of him. That was pretty cool. And he had the harder CPU, too. Yellow was brutal. Well, I don't know. That's not fair. That's not fair. Raton had the balloons, and his CPU crushed through there as well. Whew. Wow, indeed. Yeah, there was a lot of RNG there because of the CPUs. All right, GG's. That was a close series. I like it. Well played to both players. I think there was a lot of good ideas on both sides of how to navigate the weird situation. Okay, so I've got some replays for the next match. It is Kerpa versus Rush. Let me look up real quick the variant they're using. Let's see, matches. I gotta also get the replays in here. There we go. There's my replays. Just pop that in there. Okay. Set. So for this match, let me share my screen here. Kerpa versus Pigeon Rush. Map 4, variant C. Oh, same variant. Okay, interesting. Hey, yeah, no problem. Glad I was able to live cast that. GG's, Lupus and Raton. And thanks for standing in the wings there, Revolutionary Weasel. I know that you are the 25th player out of 24, basically. However that works. So anyway, yes, variant C. What was it? Map 4. Is that what I said? Yeah, map 4. Famine. Deck size 5, mills scarce, campfire none. Deck size shrinks by 1 with each game, and for game 1, players must run this deck. Which means game 2, because of this variant, none of these units can be used, which is fine. Interesting. So let me go grab this map real quick. What was this one called? Oh, wait. No. Map gen biome. Oh, this isn't a specific map. Okay. My bad. You know what? I don't need the map anyway. I'm a dumbass. Because I'm watching replays. Okay. Let me get my scoreboard up. Rush versus Kerpa. Let's make sure the colors are set, and we're good to go. Okay, as the lights turn on here, Kerpa in the blue, in the bottom right, and Rush in the top left. So they have the required map, the required units here. We've got scarce mills. This is a really interesting map. So we got forward mills, an expansion for each player, but considering the mills are made out of paper when you first buy them, this patch, I don't know. Of course, we're going to talk about this weird deck in a minute. So both taking the required deck. Let me make sure my colors are set. Kerpa is blue and Rush is green. Also a best of 5. So famine, huh? With this deck, we've got mines, which are just to kill the fox, honestly. We've got wire, which is also just to keep the fox away. We've got pigeons to help keep pigs alive. Or wait, no, you can't keep pigs alive against a fox shot. So you've got pigeons to keep the fox alive against wire and mines. And you've got a wolf to make the fox speedy. Make the pigeon speedy, I guess, and speed up your pigs and warrens. So honestly, we're just talking about speedy fox versus defenses on both sides. That's my guess. And considering that, the forward expansions are totally safe. No way to kill mills with these decks. Yeah, so, oh my god, Rush, grab the other mill. Grab the other mill. Oh my god, if you can expand and grab both mills, you just win, right? I mean, I guess you gotta actually get the fox out first too, but like, Rush could just grab this other mill, and he would have 3 mills forever. He would win a starve game. Grab it, grab it, grab it. Please tell me you had this idea. Guys, did I just break this variant? Buy the mill. Do it. Do it. Am I wrong? Tell me I'm wrong. Also, those mines are totally sniped. Well, you can't snipe them, actually. Mines can't die. Dang it, Rush, my guy, you had a moment. You had a potential right there. I need some confirmation in the chat here, guys. Was that, oh man, was that like a possible way of breaking this? To anybody who has to play this map next, for game 1, buy both mills. I'm telling you. Also, scouting the mines doesn't do anything because foxes can't shoot mines. Pigs can. Pigs can shoot mines. Oh, yeah, pigs can shoot mines. Don't think anyone figured that out yet? Guys, I'm a genius. I am a freaking genius. So as it is, Kerpa actually gets the wolf out, or the fox out first, which means I think Kerpa just wins, because Rush doesn't have enough mines to stop the fox or wire. So this fox is just going to starve Rush out, like 100% right now. I think this is already game over. Unless the fox comes out for Rush and gets the first shot off, but still, like, I don't know. That Kerpa already has a lot of mines out. Kerpa's got this. Oh, first shot. Oh! Oh my gosh. Okay, so Rush's fox got the first shot off, and then a single mine went off, and Kerpa lost his fox. But Kerpa has enough mines around. Dang. So Rush is going to be able to get a second fox here. Yes, exactly. It's broken. Master of Nonsense. You just buy the mill and wait for 6 minutes. Yeah, exactly. And then, I guess, just put up some wire and mines so you can't die to the fox. I can't starve out sooner to the fox, I mean. Okay, so Rush almost, like, lost 100%, but... now Rush has 2 foxes, so, or he will in a second. So that gives him an edge, because 2 foxes beat 1 fox any day of the week. Because a fox, 2 shots another fox. So if you have 2 foxes, or a fox in a mine, or a fox in a bit of wire, or something like that. So Rush is doing all right. I like the pig shooting the mines here. That's kind of nice. It'll allow him to buy some more piggies up front if he needs them. I mean, with this wire wall set, we're going to have to see... I guess Kerpa's going with a wolf, and the wolf is tanky enough that Wolf Pigeon could clear some wire or mines if you go carefully. Then you could actually clear through there with the wolf. I guess this is a random map, it's not a set map, so... Like, there might not be this exact number of maps. Or this exact number of mills on a map, but I don't know, I'm saying if I have to play on this, I might have to change my preferences to Gent to just play on these. Nobody spill my secret. I'm going to try to play on this map and just crush anyone. Ooh, okay, nice. Rush left his fox forward. He needed both foxes forward. That's why I'm saying 2 foxes kill 1 fox. But in a 1v1, the one who shoots first wins. And Kerpa is going to have... He's going to have the wolf. And he has more... Well, I guess they both have a bunch of mines out. This is so strange. This is so strange. Kerpa's commander was dead. Yeah, Rush totally could have just crushed right there. Ooh. That's a way of clearing a mine. So I would say that Kerpa's ahead because he'd win a starve game, but honestly with as many fox shots as it could go off, like, in a starve game you don't want to kill your opponent's pigs because you want them to starve out first, right? So if Kerpa wants to play a starve game, he needs to let... Ooh, nice shot there from Rush. If Kerpa wants to win a starve game, he needs to let Rush farm up too much and just play really defensive with his foxes and structures, and he can win a starve game. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he just leaves these 4 farms empty forever and Rush doesn't realize what he's doing, he could play defensive and win a starve game. This is such a wonky variant. It's the deck selection, honestly. As soon as we get to game 2, it's going to get pretty different because they get to pick their own units. Rush is going for a fox now. Andy has 3 foxes, whereas Kerpa only has 2. But Kerpa also has enough food here. He could afford a 3rd fox. There we go. There's the 3rd fox. He needs to keep the wolf away from his pigs if he wants to win a starve farm, though. Which I think he is doing. Yeah, he's just keeping it in the back by the warren. Dead commander is a huge deal in a fox game. Yeah, don't let the wolf buff the pigs. Yeah, this is strange. I think Kerpa's got it figured out. And honestly, Rush might as well at this point. See, he's... If Kerpa hadn't sniped that 4th empty pig slot right there, I think he would be guaranteed to win a starve game, but... if Rush catches on, then it's hard to say. Harder to say. Ooh, look at the... Oh my gosh, you can't kill building mines. That's brutal, Kerpa. Kerpa, oh my goodness. Rush just has to soak up these mines. I mean, if he does it carefully, then Kerpa's giving him food, but like, just spam down mines and watch Rush squirm. That is so brutal. He just lost one. That's gotta be so frustrating. Like, talk about tilt. Am I right? Okay, now you just use the wolf. Just use the wolf to eat the mines, because it has more hit points, right? Yeah, it has way more hit points. This is, yeah, this is like so terrifying to play. He needs to move his wolf. Please soak the mines with your wolf. There's so much like, not theory crafting, but there's so much like weird game trivia, I feel like, almost, that comes into play here. Whereas Kerpa is figuring these things out just a little bit before Rush. Like, Rush is figuring them out too. But like, I feel like Kerpa is just slightly ahead because he just knows these random things or has these random ideas. Use the wolf, damn it! Kerpa is starving, so he definitely is playing the starve game. Oh, he lost two foxes instantly. This is risky for Kerpa. He could just lose now, honestly. Oh, you know what? Rush has done it. Rush has done it. That pig is going to finish. Nice. Kerpa messes up at just the last second. 2 foxes go down, and Rush takes it. Damn, that was so weird and spicy. So weird. Whoops, don't watch. Rewatch. I'm in live mode, so I'm like, go back to the lobby. Okay, more replays. That was frickin' strange. Game 2. So the deck size goes down to 4, and now they just can't pick any of the units they previously picked, which is not really any loss, so they just have to worry about the next one. Because none of those units from the last game are like, particularly meta. So right now we just have a mill-scarce meta game, basically. 4-unit decks. Kerpa in the blue here. He had it. I'm telling you, he was a step ahead of Rush at most points in that game as far as the weird ideas. I loved the mind spamming. But he faltered one time and Rush recognized the opportunity and took it. That was a sexy play at the end there for sure. Hey, Goris, welcome in. So glad you all are here watching these weird-ass games with me. So, Kerpa has squirrels, cams, falcons, and boar. How much more meta can you get than this? If you had only 4 units, squirrel, cam, falcon, boar. Literally. The 4-unit deck meta right here. And Rush on this side, he's also got falcon cam, but he's got lizard toad. So super, super aggressive tier 1, meta tier 2. So I think Rush is going to be in a much stronger position in the next game. Considering he's already won game 1, I think he can afford to have a difficult game 2, because game 3 he gets squirrels, whereas Kerpa's going to be in trouble next game. So I think Kerpa needs to win this one, because he's down a point in the series, and because he's taking all of the best units right now. Whereas Rush going for something spicy here. I mean, early game, Lizard Toad can definitely handle Squirrel if you do it right. I mean, heck, pure Lizard can beat Squirrel if you do it right, but the Toads are nice if you're trying to push onto Warrens or something. Either side can get cams right away. Although I think Squirrel Cam does do a little bit better against Lizard Cam. So if we get into cams, it's better for Kerpa. I mean, yeah, because it's Kerpa, right? Yeah, I think Kerpa's definitely got an edge game 2 here, which he needs, again, because he lost game 1 in such a weird way. Goris, if you didn't see game 1, you gotta go check the VOD, or the YouTube video, even better, actually. Okay, so Rush is getting out cams first, and Kerpa will have cams as well. Again, I think this is Kerpa favored, this composition. We do have 2 extra mills on the map here. Oh, here we go. Squirrel sieging, and Rush is gone. Rush's commander is gone. So much damage. 2 Warrens and a couple of lizards. Oh my god. Dude, that was so freaking brutal, and he's going to kill the first cam as well. Dude. That was such a brutal time for Rush's commander to be away. If Rush's commander hadn't been away, he could have cleared that army. That was ridiculous. I feel bad for Rush. I mean, he does have this, so if he wants to go for a base trade or something, but like, bruh. That's so unfortunate. It wasn't even like strictly a huge mistake either. I mean, it was obviously a weakness, but you know, sometimes your commander is gone. Also, that's a mistake though. Oh man, Kerpa's gonna roll him. Okay, so Kerpa just needs to finish off these Warrens, and then, yeah, Rush is out. So Kerpa takes game 2 and ties up the series here. So now we're going to go into game 3, and we're down to a 3-size deck. And neither side can use the units they used before. So Kerpa is going Lizard Skunk Mine? What the hell? Lizard Skunk. I feel like I've heard Sasha directly say that Lizard Skunk is not as good as it used to be. Like, it's not as good of a transition. But you know what? He knows that Rush has to go Squirrel. I actually love the fact that Rush is going for, like, Squirrel Mole. The Pigeon is whatever, but, like, Squirrel Mole is a pretty reliable 2-unit composition if you want to just do a timing attack and bust. So Rush can have that this game, and Kerpa could go Squirrel Mole next game with the 2-unit slot, or 2-unit deck if you wanted. So we might see some more Squirrel Mole, and Squirrel Mole Pigeon could help against the mines. Interesting. But I am also super interested to see how Kerpa runs the Skunks. I mean, he could just go Lizard Mine and do some kind of base trade or something. Or just win because Lizards are good. But Squirrel Mole does beat Pure Lizard. I don't know. I like Rush's comp a lot better, but I'm curious to see what Kerpa's ideas are here. If the Skunk comes out, then Rush is going to need either really good army splitting for the Squirrel Mole or good Pigeon play. But if he does that, you know, all 3 units being out on both sides, I still favor Rush up until very high numbers, to be honest. Both sides getting up to 8 farms. Enough theory crafting here. Let's check out the map real quick. We've got this weird base off to the side that Kerpa could take, and we've got this one that Rush would more likely take. Rush is floating a bit of food here. I don't think he needs to float any food, because all he has is tier 1. There's no point in ever having more than 60 food in a deck like this. Like, just put your Squirrel Warrens down or you're going to die to a Lizard Bust. Like, you can't save up for a tier 3 or anything. What is he doing? Kerp is straight up going to have 12 Lizards versus 9 Squirrels. Okay. This I like. Getting a couple of pigeons, not too many. A couple of moles, not too many. And then a lot of squirrels. Like mass squirrel with like 6 pigeons and 6 moles. Would be good, I think. And then you just bust Kerpa while he just has lizard and only 2 skunks. Because 4 skunks would be better than 2. Like more than twice as good. 2 skunks is basically garbage, you can ignore them. And 4 skunks becomes terrifying again. So if Rush goes for an attack with Squirrel Mole before Kerpa has more than 2 skunks, I think he's going to do great. It looks like he just wants to expand, though. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is last patch 2 skunks was great against Squirrel, and 4 skunks was great against everything. This patch 2 skunks is bad against everything, and 4 skunks is good against most things. I do like the mines, although Mole Pigeon can clear mines no problem. So Kerpa has to fight on top of the mines to make this work. So actually, he's going to use the skunk range to siege. This is going to be like a ferret mine type thing, but with skunks. So you poke in, you deal some damage with the skunk gas, you make your opponent attack into your mines, and then you engage here. So the mines plus the skunk gas actually obliterates Rush's army, because the mines are going to damage everything a little bit, and then the skunk gas damages everything a little bit. So you know what? I didn't realize that combination was so deadly until I saw it happen. Skunk Mine works. That's so legit. Kerpa just crushed that. And honestly, that was solely based off of 2 mines damaging everything in Rush's army and making the skunk gas effectively have its old DPS again. Like, really. Damn, that was brutal. I mean, skunk gas isn't good if your opponents have full health units, but everything Rush had was already damaged by mines. Therefore, the skunk gas, you know, was less time to kill. The time to kill went down because of the mines. So that was huge value mine skunk combo. And then the lizards obviously just wreck squirrel in small numbers. Pure lizard beats pure squirrel in small numbers. So, damn, that was absolutely brutal. Did Kerpa know how devastating that combo would be? Probably, right? Skunk is literally anti-personnel ferret. Dude, skunk mine. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try skunk mine now. That was inspiring. And you heard me talking about how good Rush's comp was too, and then Kerpa just did that. Whew. Okay. Oh damn. Oh damn. Squirrel Toad against Lizard Toad. And you know who wins? Squirrel Toad. 1000% hands down Squirrel Toad wins. No question. Unless Rush 4 farm doubles, but like... Tell me, in what universe, in what situation is Lizard Toad better than Squirrel Toad? None. What ratios? Let's see. I can't think of a ratio that would be good for Lizard Toad. Help me out. There's got to be one, right? I mean, it's unfortunate because of the... Well, unfortunate or Kerpa planned his unit compositions. Like, he might have pre-planned his unit compositions, like, perfectly here. 6 toads, 9 lizards. I mean, that's a good ratio, but against what Squirrel Toad ratio? Because against 6 toads, 9 squirrels, the 6 toads, 9 squirrels obliterates the 6 toads, 9 lizards. Like, Lizard would have to get the toad connections onto the squirrels, and then Kerpa would have to not have enough toads. Like, if Kerpa had 12 squirrels and 3 toads against 9 lizards and 6 toads, and then the Rush's toads did better. Yeah, 9-6 versus 9-6 is hugely in favor of Squod. Not even close. If Rush can, like, I don't know, mass Lizard before Kerpa goes toads, like if Kerpa just doesn't go toads right away, then I guess Rush has an opening. But squirrels of proper numbers are definitely good at defending against lizards, especially because with pig shots, the lizards lose. Like, in an open field away from pigs, squirrels still lose to lizards, but with pig shots, the lizard nerf hits hard. And Kerpa has toads. And they're forward mills, so it's not like Rush can try to play defensively or something. As if he could anyway. Cora says, you know, I'd play devil's advocate, but then you'd be advocating against Kerpa. I mean, not even that, bro. Play devil's advocate. Forget that it's Kerpa, and play devil's advocate with me. You can't, because... Oh, this is so bad. I feel bad for Rush here, because I don't think he planned this. I mean, huge respects to Kerpa, but goddamn, this is just not even fair. Okay, you know what, Goris? Shut up. Get out of here. Toad's gonna do what Toads do. He's got some left over too, so he can connect on top of Warrens if he wants. Yeah, dude, let your Toads connect on top of the Warrens. Do it. Do it. I mean, I guess you can hold them in reserve, but like... Ah, whatever. Kerpa's gonna do Kerpa's thing. He's so far ahead. I love how menacing he's holding the toads back. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna stay back. And then he uses them inefficiently on pigs. I love it. No, man, I'm telling you, Rush could beat Kerpa if the units were switched. If it was Rush Squirrel Toad against Kerpa Lizard Toad, Rush would win. All right. Well, I would say that series started off really well and ended really painfully. But GG's, way to go, Kerpa. And Rush put up a pretty good fight, especially in game 1 and 2. And I believe that's all of the replays I've got for today. So thanks for watching.